Written music serves two main functions. It tells the musician which note to play and for how long. The notes are written on a staff, also known as a stave, which is made up of 5 lines and 4 spaces. A clef is then added to create a reference point for writing notes on the staff. The two most common clefs are the treble clef and the bass clef. High-range instruments, like the clarinet and flute, use the treble clef, while low-range instruments, like the tuba and trombone, use the bass clef. Notes are positioned differently on a staff, depending on which clef is used. To quickly memorize the note positions for the treble clef, you can use the following phrases. Every good boy does fine can be used for the names of each line, starting from the bottom line going up. The word face can be used for the names of each space, starting from the bottom space going up. The treble clef is also called the G clef because the bottom of the treble clef symbol wraps around the G line. To quickly memorize the note positions for the bass clef, you can use the following phrases. Good boys do fine always can be used for the names of each line, starting from the bottom line going up. All cows eat grass can be used for the names of each space, starting from the bottom space going up. The bass clef is also called the F clef because the 2 dots in the bass clef symbol are on either side of the F line. When notes are written too high or too low to be represented on the staff, ledger lines are used to help keep track of where the notes are in relation to the staff. The following are examples of ledger lines for the treble clef. The following are examples of ledger lines for the bass clef. When the treble and bass clefs are present at the same time, the result is a grand staff. Typically, piano music is written using a grand staff due to its wide note range. Once you know the note positions, the next step is identifying how long a note should be played. There are several rhythmic symbols which represent various time spans or values in written music. These symbols can represent how long a performer plays or how long they rest. Each note has different characteristics. The various parts of a note's anatomy include the note head, the stem, and the flag. A whole note has no stem or flag and has a hollow note head. A half note has a hollow note head but also has a stem. A quarter note has a solid note head and a stem. An eighth note has a solid note head, a stem, and 1 flag. A 16th note has a solid note head, a stem, and 2 flags. For each note value, there is an equivalent rest value. Mastering note and rhythm recognition is the quickest path toward effectively sight-reading music. Just 10 minutes a day of focused practice will be extremely helpful and save you countless hours in the long run.